Brandon. On in there. So.
Greg Sellinger.
Helen Smart.
Travis Knights.
Feel that I didn't honestly feel I had enough to do a full hour on my own. I wanted to put on as awesome a show as possible, so I brought in some of the most awesome people that I knew.
Well, I had done a residency in October, November, and created No Fun Then. And then Greg and I were talking, and he had talked about how he had this spot in the Fringe. And, was like, oh, I have an hour. What am I going to do? Maybe I'll give some money back and just do a half hour. And I was like, well, I have a 25-minute piece. So if you want, we could work together on trying to make this work as a whole thing.
I think we all have very different pieces, but at the same time, in terms of language, in terms of pure awesomeness, it's just
Pure awesomeness.
Pure awesomeness. I think that the audience can find kind of their own connections between the different pieces.
And also the idea, they're all works that are working on confronting audience in one way or another, whether or not that's to invite them to look at dance another way or to really slap them in the face with their expectations of what a dance show is. They're all pieces that really take the audience on directly instead of letting them sit back passively and just be viewers, which is, I think, something really nice about the show. People might not have seen a lot of dance and they think dance is just going to be people doing high kicks and doing pretty stuff, so this gives them a chance to kind of be reminded right away that dance can be a lot of different things and not just what they expect.
I think it's a really impressive and full-bodied show. The first half is emotional and primal and cathartic. When different sounds are happening, I feel like my heart gearing up. And then the second half kind of makes me think of the cosmos, kind of makes me think of a lot of different things, and it all resolves itself very nicely. I feel like we're calling it a double feature, but it really feels like a show.
Yeah, definitely. And everything's really just come together in the last couple of weeks, getting together and talking about stuff. And just, met Travis right before the show, which has been fantastic. He's awesome, by the way. And so it's really come together quite smoothly, despite the fact that we didn't have much time to make things work, but we've worked efficiently. Well, what inspired it is Iggy Pop. He is considered by a lot of people to be the grandfather of punk music. He's the lead singer of the Stooges and also had a solo career, still has a solo career, still in his 60s touring, making music. And it's just that type of raw, in-your-face energy and living in the moment and being spontaneous and being between 180% and 0% and going back and forth in a fraction of a second between those two states. So we're looking at 50 years of a night on speed, basically, right? We looked at videos throughout Iggy's career, so from about 1967 until 2010. 2011 is probably the last one we sourced, and quite impressive that somebody's still doing it. You can see videos of him now. He's man in his 60s, still giving 100%. I think a lot of performers could learn a lot about that type of energy, about going out and doing a fucking show. Yeah.
For the second half, with Travis, it's a no-brainer. I honestly didn't think he'd be coming back into Montreal just for this, and I feel really blessed that he wanted to test out some brand new work here in this event with me. And Arthur, he's just a prodigy, like a 22-year-old kid.
I believe that the truth of the matter is far more terrifying. The real truth is that no one is in control. The global destiny of the species is somehow unfolding with the logic of a dream. We are inside some kind of engine of narrative. You can see the thumbprints of editors on our reality.